Good morning, student. I am Shailesh Kumar. Our today's topic is properties of operation on integers. Now, what are the operations? You know that four operations are there in mathematics. The first one is addition, second one is subtraction, third one is multiplication, and the fourth one is division. Now, we apply these operations on the set of integers so that we can find some pattern. According to those pattern, we will take some decision and classify these pattern. This classification particularly we called some types of properties named as per the mathematics. So today we will see these properties and come to know what the idea these operation gives in respect of integers. Okay, so first of all, you know the how many integers are there. There are two types of integers. One are positive integer and one are negative integers, and zero is also a member in the integers. So first of all, I will take any two integer. Say I take 15 and 5. Clear? Now 15 is integer and 5 is also an integer. So if I apply the operation addition over 15 and 5, then see 15 plus 5, what is the answer? This is 20. Now you know 20, the answer we got is also an integer. Now I am going to subtract these two numbers which I have taken earlier, subtraction. I will apply subtraction operation here. Now when I subtract 15 minus 5, then I will get 100. Now what is 100? 100 is also an integer. Okay. Now multiplication. Now apply same rule for 15 and 5, that is multiplication. Now when I multiply 15 by 5, then what I get? I get 75. 75 is again an integer. Now listen, 15 divided by 5. Now when I divide 15 by 5, now I get 3 as the answer. Here 3 is an integer, but see, if I divide 5 by 15, then what is my answer? Then you know this will be a fraction and not be an integer. Okay. Now the question arises, sir, why we have not changed the position here? So no problem, I will change here. If I do 15 plus 5 plus 15, then my answer is 20. This and this is same. Now here this is integer, sorry, and 5 minus 15, what is the answer? Minus 10. This is an integer, this is also an integer. 15 multiply 5, that is 75. If I do 5 multiply 15, then what is the answer? 75. This is integer, this is also an integer. And here 15 divided by 5, that is 3. This is integer, but this is not an integer. So you can see that in addition, subtraction and multiplication, the same pattern is going on, but in the division case, this pattern is not as per the other three operations. Therefore, when we apply addition, subtraction or multiplication on any two integer, we get the answer in the family of integers or an integer. But in the division operation, when we apply this, then we don't get integer every time. So we can say that integers are closed under addition, subtraction, multiplication, but not under division. So see the rule carefully. Integers are closed under addition, subtraction, multiplication, but not in division. Clear? So this rule is called closure property. This rule is called closure property. Clear? That's it. Thank you. Type of integer: positive integer, negative integer, and zero. So we will apply the different operation of mathematics. Those are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and see the pattern. So I take two integers, say 3 and 18. Okay, 3, 18. Now what I do, I will apply addition on these two operations. 3 plus 18. What is my answer? 21. Clear? Now if I do like this, then what is my answer? 21. Here I can say that 3 plus 18 is equal to 18 plus 3 is equal to 21. Keep in mind this pattern. Clear? Now on the second, I will take this 3 and 18. The number of integer is 3 and 18. I will apply subtraction operation on these. First I do 3 minus 18. Then what will be my answer? My answer will be minus 15. Clear? Now I will do 18 minus 3. Now my answer will 15. Here these are not same. Clear? So I will write 3 minus 18 is not equal to 18 minus 3. See this pattern. Now in case of multiplication, I apply this rule again on 3 and 18. If I multiply 3 with 18, then what is my answer? My answer will be 15. If I do like this, 18 multiply 3, then again my answer is 15. So in this case, I can say that 3 multiply 18 is equal to 18 multiply 3 is equal to 54. Now see the pattern. Clear? Now in case of division, the integer of consideration are again 3 and 18. I divide 3 by 18. So 3 is numerator and 18 is denominator. Then my answer is 1 by 6. Clear? Now I will change the manner. So 18 by 3, that is 6. Now here the answers are same. No, these are not same. So I can write 3 divided 18 is not equal to 18 divided by 3. Now see the pattern. Okay. Now for all these operations, what we have noticed? We have noticed in two operation, means addition and multiplication, the answers are same if the order of the integer is interchanged, but the answer is not same for the operation subtraction and division. Therefore, as per this pattern, we can say that addition and multiplication are commutative for integers. Subtraction and division are not commutative for integer. Clear? Now, it means that if a and b are two integers, then a plus b is equal to b plus a. If we apply addition operation, then we can say that a plus b is equal to b plus a, and a multiply b is equal to b multiply a, as we see here by the particular example. But a minus b is not equal to b minus a, and a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. So this is called the commutative property, where if we take two integers and applying the operation by interchanging their position, the answer should be same. In which operation the answer are same, those operations are called commutative. But where the answers are not same, those operations are called not commutative. So our result is addition and multiplication are commutative for integers, and subtraction and division are not commutative for integers. Thank you. Good morning, student. I am Shailesh Kumar. Today we will study about identity property, that is number 3 after closure and commutative property. Now we take an integer and will apply the operation of mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on this with regard to identity element. Now this is 6. Is there any integer which I add to this 6 and doesn't make any difference to 6? Think. Yes, this is 0. If I add 0 to the 6, then my answer is 6. Again, but if I do 0 plus 6, then again my answer is 6. So see the pattern here. 6 plus 0 is equal to 0 plus 6 is equal to 6. Clear? Now again 6. If I subtract 0 from 6, then my answer is 6. But if I subtract 6 from 0, then my answer is minus 6. Here 6 minus 0 is not equal to 0 minus 6. Clear? Now in case of multiplication, I again take the integer 6. Is there any integer which I multiply with 6, then it doesn't make any difference in its value? Yes, 1. If I multiply 6 by 1, then my answer is 6. And if I interchange the pattern, if I multiply 1 by 6, then my answer is 6. So see the pattern. 6 multiply 1 and 1 multiply 6 is equal to 6. The answer is same. Now in case of division, if I divide 6 by 1, then my answer is 6. But if I divide 1 by 6, then my answer is 1 by 6. So these are not same. Therefore I can say 6 divided by 1 divided by 6 is not equal. These are not same. Clear? Now please observe and these pattern very carefully, that what you have noticed. You are seeing that this operation addition and this operation multiplication are same, but subtraction and division, there is the answer are not same. So we can say in general, if a is an integer, then if a is an integer, a in place of 6, I can write an integer, so I will write a. If a is an integer, then a plus 0, 6 plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a is equal to a. This implies 0 is the additive identity for integer. So I will say 0 is the additive identity for integer. Clear? Now, if a is an integer, then for the multiplication, if a is an integer, in place of a I have written 6. A multiply 1 is equal to 1 multiply a is equal to a. It means 6 multiply 1 is equal to 1 multiply 6 is equal to 6. That is a. Implies 1 is the multiplicative identity for integers. Clear? Now, but in case of subtraction and division, 0 is not the identity element for subtraction and 1 is not the identity element for division. Clear? This is called the identity property. Now, please see the result here. If a is the integer, implies 0 is the additive identity for integer and 1 is the multiplicative identity for integers. Clear? And 0 is not the identity element for subtraction and 1 is not the identity element for division. This property is called identity property. Thank you.